CARE's dementia-related behavior is perhaps one of the most important programs within the suite of CARE's products. Difficult behavior being a form of communication for those living with dementia is the core theme of this program.
Oh, no. You okay?
How would you feel if a stranger came in and tried to undress you? How would you feel if you were taken to a room that wasn't a bathroom that you were familiar with? Maybe the lighting's different. Maybe the tub is different. Maybe the smells are different.
And I look like I'm pretty angry, and I got that tense jaw, and then I start to talk to them louder and louder, and I got that neck thing going on because I'm talking so loud, and I look like I'm angry, and so I'm going to get anger back from them.
If you're raising your voice and responding because you're frustrated, then that will just make the person with dementia even more frustrated. So again, it's a mirror concept.
And usually she's anxious because she doesn't have her babies. So
my God.
we gave her babies back to her, and it keeps her calmer. She tends to stay in one spot more and doesn't wander looking for them.
One message about dementia-related behaviors is assume people are scared. And if you think about that each time you see someone who looks like they're behaving uncharacteristically or aggressively, you'll do fine.
Is something causing irritation, pain, fear? What does the person find comforting or pleasing? Also, pay attention to the way the person responds to you. As you try to connect, is she receptive to your approach? If not, think about why. Is she cold, tired, or in pain?
Take a step back and imagine, what is that person experiencing in that moment?
You cannot try to bring them into your world. You can't talk louder, you can't talk firmer and think that that's going to get them to understand.
It's not only important to follow the CARE steps, but also to do so in a way that is warm, positive, and meaningful.
Okay.
I think I'm through with it.
Notice how Jordan and Peggy use the opportunity while Anna is engaged and laughing, and distracted from wanting to stay in bed, to get her feet on the ground, which encourages her to get up and keep moving.
Learn from experts how to use the positive physical approach.
It's going to look like something like come from the front, go slow, get to the side, get low, offer your hand. Now I want to call the person by name. Okay, to make sure he's connected with me, he knows who I'm talking to, he knows what we're going to do.
And then observe caregivers put this new technique in practice.
Notice how she calls Dusty by name.
Hey, Dusty.
And approaches him from the front, slowly. She crouches down to get at eye level and offers her hand, palm up. You can see how it doesn't take long for Dusty to smile and feel connected to her after she offers her hand and lets him know why she's by.
Mr. Sanders has been waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning every day and demanding to get showered and dressed. When the CARE staff tries to get him back in bed, he becomes verbally and physically aggressive, even cursing and hitting sometimes. Clue: Mr. Sanders was the owner of the local donut shop, and it was his responsibility to make sure the donuts were ready at 5 a.m. for the customers.
And she said, "Where's Mom and Dad?" And I said, "Well, let's see. Where would they be right now? Wouldn't Dad be out in the fields?" And she goes, "Oh, yes. And Mom is probably making dinner." I said, "That's probably where they are." Now, Jack did not like that. He thought it was a lie. I said, "It's a therapeutic fib. Look at her, Jack. Every time you tell her they're dead, you're trying to get her into your world. You can't do that. It doesn't work. You need to go into hers," which means we have to be kind, which means we have to fib.
And we've learned that faster is not faster. Slower is faster. So we slow down our pace. People understand what we're doing, and it makes more sense to them.